In Jimin's house, have more Yoongi, I made all your favorite dishes. Uma, it tastes so good. Jimin was annoyed looking at them. Uma, I'm also here now, feed me too. Yoongi started teasing him. Don't you have your hands, eat by yourself. Yeah, brat, she's my Uma. Doesn't matter, now she's mine. I, you both, stop fighting. You both are my sons. I will feed you both, she said. By the way, Jimin, where is your dance competition? Jimin happily, Uma, it's in next 5 days. I'm really excited for that. You know how much practice he made me do? I don't know why I choose to be his partner. Jimin rolled his eyes, looking at him. What can I do if you dance like a grandpa? You check. Aish, again you both started fighting? Why are you disturbing him, Jim? Umma, it's not me. He's the one who always teases me. Yoongi was showing his tongue, making weird faces from Mrs. Park's back to irritate his mochi. See now what he's doing? Yoongi immediately acted innocent when Mrs. Park turned to look at him. Yoongi innocently faced her. Umma, do you think I can do anything? Aish, you both behave like kids. I'm going to my room. I can't handle you both. Once Mrs. Park left, see, because of you, even Uma got irritated. Shut up, cat, it's your fault. Aish, let's not fight, Shorty. If you talk like this, do you think we will not end up fighting like before? Yoongi showed his gummy smile. No, we will not, I know. You can never get angry on me. Jimmy mumbled to himself. How can I get angry when his cat is this cute? Jimna, let's go to your room. I want to watch the match. Jimmy started whining hearing this. No, Yon, it's so boring. I don't even understand how they play. I will make you understand. Come, let's go now. He dragged Jimin towards their room. In Jimin's room, Yoongi was busy watching the match and Jimin was sitting beside him with a big pout on his face. I knew it. This idiot got so busy in watching the match he even forgot me. Yon, I don't want to watch it. Change it now. Jimin, shoo. Don't disturb me. He's going to win now. This brat. Yoongi was so immersed in watching the match that he did not notice Jimin slowly walking towards the switch and turning it off. Yoongi else when the TV turned off. Oh my god, what happened to the TV? He was about to win. What the hell? Just then he noticed Jimin, who was slowly trying to sneak out from the room. You, Shorty, come here. Jimin was about to run away when Yoongi threw a pillow on his head. Ouch, you cat, how dare you hit me? Jimin was running behind Yoongi to catch him. Yoongi was now standing on the bed with Jimin following him with the pillow in his hand. Shorty, don't drain your energy. You can't catch me with your small legs. A pillow landed on Yoongi's face when he was laughing on him. In no time, Jimin pulled Yoongi's leg, which made him fall on the bed. Jimin immediately jumped on top of Yoongi, straddling him between his arms. Jimin's face was really close to Yoongi. He could feel Jimin's hot breath on his lips. Unknowingly, Yoongi wrapped his hands around Jimin's waist, pulling him closer. Jimin slowly leaned down towards Yoongi's lips. His heart beat faster when their eyes locked with each other. Both were so lost that they did not notice when their lips were attached into a slow, passionate kiss. I felt butterflies in my stomach when his lips touched on mine. He suddenly pulled away when he realized what we were doing. He tried to run away, but I held his hand, not letting him go. Yoongi stuttered. Jimin, I again attached our lips, shutting him up. Once I pulled away, he was looking everywhere but not at me. His cheeks were red due to embarrassment. I held his hand and looked into his eyes. My heart was thumping because I don't know how Yoon is going to react after my confession. Jimin smiled looking at him. I love you, Yoon, he said. I could see Yoongi was really shocked after what I said. I know you don't love me, Yoon, but I realized that madly in love with you. You don't have to say anything, Yoon. If you don't want to be friends with me, then it's fine, he said while walking away. I don't want to hide anything from you anymore, and I'm sorry for kissing you. Jimin tried to walk away after confessing his feelings. Yoongi was silent for a second, trying to process everything. You think you can just walk away after making me hard, huh? Jimin was confused. Huh? Look at you, few minutes back you were so dominating me, and now acting all innocent, huh? Don't you want to hear my answer? Jimin gave him a sad smile. I know, Yoon, you don't love me. You only see me as your friend. Before he could complete his sentence, Jimin gasped when Yoongi pulled him closer. How do you know what I feel, huh? How can I not fall for my little chick? I knew that I liked you, but I was not able to realize my feelings for you. I always felt happy when you were with me, but I thought the feeling was just as a friend. But today, when you kissed me, I knew it, that I have fallen for you, Jimina. Jimin gasped after seeing Yoongi. What are you doing, Yoon? Yoongi was on his knees holding Jimin's hand in his. Jim, I don't have a ring right now, but will you accept this Pabo as your boyfriend? Jimin giggles. Yes, Yoon, I'll be your boyfriend. Just then, someone coughed, interrupting their movement. Jimin became scared. He stuttered. Oh my god, I'm so happy for you guys. You know how long I've been waiting for this moment? I knew it. You both were made for each other. Yoongi was shocked hearing this. You don't have any problem with us dating, huh? Mrs. Park, why would I have a problem? I'm modern like you guys. I will always support you both, Yoongi and mine. I wish even Appa was like you. Time skip in the living room. Umma, why did you order a cake? To celebrate Jimina. After all, you both realize you're feeling so. Why not celebrate it with a cake? Yoongi smiled looking at him. Thank you, Umma. Just then Yoongi gets a call from Mr. Min's secretary. What happened, Yoon? Why you look so tense? Yoongi nervously. Nothing, Jimina. I have to attend this call. He said and walked a little far away from them. Mr. Min has called you in the office right now. Before he could even answer, she cut the call. What does he want now? He then looked at Jimin, who was happily talking to his mom. Yoongi walked towards them. Jimin, I have to go now. Dad has something important to discuss with me. But you're coming in the evening, right? Yoongi smiles looking at him. Yes, Jim, I'll be there on time. How can I miss Umma's food? He said and kissed his forehead and left from there. In Mr. Min's office, Sir, I have all the information. She handed him Jimin's file. Mr. Min said in his cold voice, so Park Jimin lives alone with his mother, huh? Yes, sir, and his mother works in the cafe. Just then they heard a knock on the door. Mr. Min, in his cold voice, come in. Young entered inside his cabin and bowed towards his father. Mr. Min, why did you call me? You have fallen in love, huh? He smirked looking at him. Yoongi nervously. What? I don't understand, he stuttered. Don't worry, I will make you understand, son. He smirked looking at Yoongi. Park Jimmy lives alone with his mother, right? He asked him. What if anything happens when he comes back home? And his mother, she comes home at night, right? Anyone could kill her, he told him. Yoongi angrily, what do you want now? Don't you dare to lay your hands on them. Whoa, someone's getting possessive, huh? You never showed this much care towards your father? Yoongi angrily, you fucker, don't deserve this. You think I will care for you after what you done to my mother? It's not my fault. Your mother took her own life. You made her do this. She took her own life because of you. It's good that she died, but left her sons with me. I wish I could kill you both. What are you waiting for? Kill me. This is what you want, right? Mr. Miss smirks. Son, you are just emotional like your mother. How can I kill you? That lady has named everything under your name. You're very important to me, so don't worry. I won't do anything to you. Yoongi said in his deep voice. What do you want from me now? He shouted at him. You know me so well, son. What can I expect from you, Mr. Man? Let's come to the point. I want you away from that poor guy, Jimin. I don't want anyone knowing my son is gay. That is never going to happen. I will not leave him. After so many years, I have found a family that loves me so much, and I will not lose it because of your selfishness. Mr. Man said in his cold voice, don't disobey me, Yoongi. You know right what I can do? What will you do, huh? Mr. Min smirked, looking at him. Let me show you the trailer. He opened his phone and showed CCTV footage of Jimin and Mrs. Park sitting in the living room. Don't be so shocked, son. The real surprise is waiting for you. He then showed the footage of where some guards were waiting outside the house, holding guns in their hands. Yoongi became scared after seeing that. Please, don't do anything to them. I will do whatever you will say, he stuttered. Mr. Min smiles. That's like my son. Mr. Min opened a file and threw it in front of Yoongi. Sign it. But what is this? We'll be handling my business from now on. Yoongi immediately got up from there. I will never be a part of illegal work. Mr. Min immediately called someone. Kill them, he ordered. Yoongi's eyes widened in terror. What are you doing? He stuttered. Please don't do anything to them. Mr. Min said in his cold voice. Sign it fast. Yoongi immediately signed the papers and gave it to Mr. Min. Boys, come back. No need to kill them anymore. A satisfied smile appeared on Mr. Min's face. Wow, I did not know you will sign so easily. From so many years I was trying and finally I got what I wanted. You have to go to US and take care of my work there. I'm sorry, Mom. I broke your promise of not working for this man, he said in his mind. But don't worry, Mom. I'm your son. I won't let this man ruin others' life. Yoongi, just remember that. My eyes are always on you. If you try to tell this to anyone or go near that boy, then be ready to face the consequences. Yoongi silently nodded and walked out of the cabin. Time skipped at night in Jimin's house. Where is he, Jimin? Is he not coming? Jimin was really worried. I don't know, Ma. I am calling him from afternoon. He's not picking my calls. Don't worry, Jimina. He might be busy somewhere. But he never ignores my calls. I hope he is fine. Don't worry, he will call you back when he is free. Come, let's have dinner. No, Ma, I don't want to eat. I'm going back to my room. But Jimin cut her off. No, Ma, please don't force me. I'm not feeling good. Okay, fine. If you get hungry at night, come and tell me. Jimin nodded and went to his room. In Jimin's room, Jimin was continuously calling him, texting him, but there was no response from the other side. Jimin worried. Why is he not picking my calls? What if something happened to him? Jimin called Jungkook when Yoongi was not answering his calls. Hello Jungkook, is Yoongi with you? Yeah, he's with me only. Why? What happened? Jimin sighed in relief once he knew Yoongi was fine. That idiot, he's not answering my calls. Please give the phone to him. Hyung, your chick wants to talk to you. Yoongi in his cold voice. I don't want to talk to him. Jungkook whispered back. Hyung, what is wrong with you? He can hear you out. A tear escaped from Jimin's eyes when Yoongi refused to talk to him. Jimin, Hyung is busy right now. He'll call you back later. He said and immediately cut the call. On the other side in the Min mansion. I'm sorry, Jim. I know you might be hurt with my words, but I don't have any choice left. Hyung, what is wrong with you? Why are you ignoring him? Jimin said coldly. It's none of your business, Jungkook. What happened, Hyung? Why are you behaving like this? Yoongi in mind. I wish I could tell you, but I don't want to put you guys in danger. Yoongi replied in his cold voice. I'm going to my room, he said and left towards his room. There is definitely something wrong with him. Did Mr. Min do something? He thought to himself. I will talk to him tomorrow. Right now he won't tell me anything. On the other side, Jimin was crying his eyes out, thinking he has done a mistake by proposing to Yoongi. And now he has lost his friend because of his stupidity. Next day in university, Jimin entered inside the university, his eyes were searching for Yoongi. Jimin slowly whispered, Yoon, Jimina, what are you doing here? Come, let's go to our class. Before he could complete his sentence, he saw Jimin's eyes, which were red due to crying. Jimina, did you cry? What happened? Jimin stuttered, want to talk to Yoon. Yoongi is near the locker room. What happened to you? You look so weak. Jimin immediately ran towards the locker room to see Yoongi. In the locker room, Jungkook was really angry. Enough, Hyung, you're telling me or not? From yesterday you're behaving like this. Do I look like an idiot to you? It's because of Mr. Min, right? He replied in his plain voice. How many times should I tell you? Everything is fine and Mr. Min did not do anything. Just then they heard Jimin's voice, who was running towards him. Jimin immediately hugged Yoongi and started crying in his embrace. Jimin, were crying. Why are you ignoring me, huh? You know how worried I was when you ignored my calls? Yoongi pushed him away and looked at him angrily. Jungkook was quick to catch him before he could fall. Jungkook shouted on his brother. What are you doing, Hyung? Have you gone mad? Jimin was really shocked after what Yoongi did to him. He has always been so caring towards him. His Yoongi will never do this. Yoongi showed his fake anger. Stay away from me, Jimin. I have nothing to do with you. Stay out of my life. He shouted on him. Jimin slowly walked towards him and held his hand. Yoon, just yesterday we confessed to each other. Suddenly what happened to you? We were so happy yesterday. Why are you doing this, Yoon? Young irritatingly. I was only playing with you, Jimin. I have no feelings for you. I only wanted to take my revenge from you. Jimin in mind. Why is he acting? This is not how he usually talks. Definitely there is something wrong with him. Time to time, Yoongi was looking at the CCTV camera. He knew Mr. Min was spying on him on his every action. He cannot even tell his brother about anything. Jimin was observing every action of Yoongi. He held his hand and took him inside the washroom. In the washroom, Jimin locked the door of the cabinet and pushed Yoongi towards the wall. Jimin crossed his arms and stood in front of Yoongi. What are you doing, huh? Don't you understand at once I don't love you, Jimin? Yoongi, you are really bad at acting. Looking at your face, I can say what you're trying to do. I'm going out. I don't want to waste my time on you. Jimin shouts, you think you can just run away from me? Is this a joke to you? Yoon, please tell me. You are really hurting me, please. Yoongi weakly. Jimin, please leave me, he stuttered. Why are you not telling me, huh? We will go through this, Yoongi. Please don't leave me. I will die. Yoongi immediately shushed him. Yoongi said in his stern voice, never say that, Jimin. Jimin laughs. Why do you care if I die? You don't love me, right? Yoongi stood there silently, not able to answer him back. Jimin walked towards him and cupped his face. Yoon, I know you love me. I can tell by just looking at you, looking in your eyes. Please don't lie to me. Yoongi sighed in defeat, not able to hide it from Jimin anymore. I'm doing this because of Mr. Min, he answered. Jimin got confused. Huh? Your dad? Yoongi nodded his head sadly. You know, yesterday I told you Mr. Min has called me to his cabin to discuss about something. Jimin nodded immediately, understanding the situation. You might only see the good side of him, but me and Jungkook have seen the worst. That day when I went to his office, he already knew about us. He has installed CCTV cameras in your house, and that day he threatened me to kill you and your mother. I had no choice, Jim, than to agree to him. Jim was really shocked after hearing this. But why didn't you tell me anything when I called you? I wish I could tell you this before, but he has every single information of me, and I did not want to take risk with your life. How dare he? You would have told me, Yoongi. I would have smacked him for doing this. Yoongi laughs, looking at a little cute little boyfriend. He's more powerful than us, Jim. We cannot do anything, and mostly you stay out of it. I don't want to put your life in danger. There's already a lot of mess I have to sort, and in few days I have to go to US, so please take care of yourself. Jim immediately held his hand. Why are you going there? You are not doing anything wrong, right? I'm not letting you go. Jimina, I know what I'm doing is wrong, but I will do everything to keep you both safe. Tell me, Yon, why are you going there? Please, Jimina, don't ask me. I promise you, I will solve this soon. You're telling me, or should I ask Mr. Min? He said, going towards the door. Young immediately pulled him towards himself. Yoongi signed. Why are you so stubborn, Jim? Why don't you listen to me? Because you are a pabo. I know you will get into a huge trouble if I let you deal with it alone. Now tell me fast. Okay, fine, calm down, I will tell you. Have you ever heard about the name Min Yoon Sok, the biggest drug dealer of Korea? Jimin shivered when he listened his name. Jimin stuttered. The underworld don? He asked. Yes, he's my father. But how? He's a principal, right? No one knows about his real personality. He has disguised himself as a principal in our college. All the forces are behind him, but until now no one was able to catch him. Come then, let's tell the police. It's not easy, Jimin. If it was that easy, I would have been the one to put him behind the bars. But why Yoongi? Why can't we tell this to the police? Yoongi signs. Because of Jungkook. His men are always behind him. He won't do anything to me, but Jungkook, he won't even think twice before killing him. Only for his sake, I have kept my mouth shut. But we can't just let him live freely. He has to behind the bars. He has spoiled so many students' life. He has made me sign the papers how to handle the business in US. Jimmy shouts, What? Why did you sign, idiot dumbass? I should tell the police to arrest you, dumbass. Jimin, calm down. Why are you shouting? Do you want everyone to come inside? Then what should I do? First you gave me the biggest shock and now you're also with him? Jimina, listen to me first. I had no choice other than saving you guys. I don't know anything, Yoongi. You're not going to work for him and that's final. Then what will we do? We don't have any other choice. Jimin smirks. Don't worry about that. I have a plan. I won't let the old man destroy anyone's life. No, Jimin, you don't involve in this. Shut up, Yoongi. Do you want me to leave you alone, huh? What if something happens to you in US? What if you get caught? What about me then? Yoongi pulled him into a hug and embraced him in his arms. Shoo, don't cry, Chim. Nothing is going to happen to me. Time skipped 2 days later. Guys, are you ready? He whispered through his phone. Aish Babu, why are you whispering? Hayung and my baby cannot hear you. Say it loudly, na. Yeah, shut up. Don't tell me what to do, bunny boy. Guys, stop fighting. Here I'm scared and you both are fighting there. So everything is ready, right? Don't do any mistakes. Yoongi nervously. Jemina, is your plan really going to work? Have trust on me, Yoon. That rascal will be behind the bars very soon. It will work. Baby, I think we should back off. What if it fails? I don't want to put Tay's life in danger. Yon, please, we don't have any other choice. Mr. Man already knows about me. Only they can help us now. I hope this works or I will be the one to kill you, Shorty. Yon, I think he's here. He has come with 2 guards. Let's see why our boys have gone to the abandoned penthouse. Flashback in the washroom. Yon, I have a plan. Mr. Min knows about me, but he doesn't know anything about Tay, right? Yogi got confused. So what Tay has to do with your plan, Jimin? Aish, you're such a pabo. What will I do with you? See, we will disguise Tay as the biggest drug dealer of US. Your father will not think twice before finalizing a deal with him. His greed for money will help in getting him caught today. I will also call the police on time so we don't have to worry about Tay's safety. No, Jimin, we are not doing it. We cannot put Tay's life in danger because of us. But Yon, we don't have any other choice. This is the only way we can catch that rascal with proofs. But Jem, okay wait, let me call Jungkook and Tae. I'll ask them. He asked them to come there. 10 minutes later, Jungkook and Tae enter inside the washroom. You guys came separately, right? Did you see Mr. Man's secretary anywhere? Yeah, that lady was searching for you. I told her you went home. But what you guys are doing inside the washroom? What were you guys doing, huh? He teased them. Yoongi sternly, Jungkook, it's not a time to joke. Then Yoongi explained him everything, what happened between him and Mr. Men. Jungkook angrily, how dare he? I won't leave him today. Jungkook, calm down. It's not time to show your anger. We have to work calmly. Yes, Jungkook, power won't work anyway. We have to work calmly to put him behind the bars. After that, they made a plan to catch Mr. Min red-handed. Jimmy smiles. We can do this, guys. Let's see what's happening in the penthouse.
Current time in penthouse. They be ready. That rascal is here. All the best, guys. Both Jungkook and Jimmy hid behind the wall when Mr. Min entered the inside. Mr. Min smiles, looking at Mr. Kim. Good to see you, Mr. Kim. I have been waiting to deal with people like you. Nice to meet you, Mr. Min. I heard a lot about you from your son, he said while grating his teeth. Good job, Yoongi. You proved me you are really my son. He patted his shoulder. Mr. Min became a little curious looking at Mr. Kim. Mr. Kim, you look very young. Can I know with whom you are working? Mr. Min, I don't disclose my personal information. Don't make me upset, Mr. Min. It won't take me a second to cancel this deal. What? No, I'm really sorry for asking your information. But you would have told me I would have made a better arrangement for you. This play doesn't suit you, Mr. Kim. Even you know, Mr. Min, such deals cannot be done openly. Let's come to the point, Mr. Min. I don't like to waste my time. Tell about the drugs you have been selling. Tell about that thing you have been selling. I hope I don't get cheated on with your fake ones. Mr. Min laughs. You don't need to worry about that, Mr. Kim. I've been doing this business from fucking 10 years, and you will never get a strong thing like this anywhere else. All the college students go crazy just to have a smell of this. It's heaven for others. Let's do a partnership, Mr. Kim. We can rule the world together. Jungkook, you are recording everything right? Yes, Jimin, but I want to kill this man by my own hands. Perfect, I have called the police. They will be here at any time. It's time to say goodbye, Mr. Man. Jimina, move. I cannot see anything. Jungkook, what are you doing? Don't make any noise. They will hear us. Just then, Jungkook's foot landed on an empty can, which led him to fall on the ground. Mr. Man, sign here. He handed him a file. When he was about to sign, they heard a touch sound behind the wall. Yoongi immediately closed his eyes. Oh God, we are dead. Guards, look who is behind the wall. Jungkook and Jimin tried to run away, but the guards caught them and dragged him towards Mr. Men. The guards pushed them on the ground where Mr. Men was sitting. Taeyang and Yoongi tried to help them, but Mr. Kim ordered his guards to hold them back. Mr. Men said, "You guys tried to fool me, huh? Very well, son. Be ready to face the consequences now." All four were tied up to the chair. Mr. Min was roaming in the room with a gun in his hand. "You know, I thought to give you a chance, but you wished to die, right? You tried to oversmart me when I clearly told you what the consequences will be." Jungkook angrily, "I'm not scared of you men. Untie me once, then I will show you your place. Don't run your mouth too much. It won't take me a second to kill you." He then walked towards Jimin. Mr. Min smirked, looking at him. "You have got a lot of guts, Park Jimin. Even after knowing who I am, you tried to fool me, huh? You are playing with fire, Park." Jimin looked at him in disgust. "I'm not scared of you. What you will do? Kill me, right? Then do it. I'm not scared of dying." Mr. Min laughs. "Yoongi, look at your boyfriend. He has got a lot of anger inside of him. Shall I cool it down, son?" Yoongi said in his cold voice. "Don't you dare to touch him, man. I will kill you. Even if there is a scratch on his body." "Oh my god, I'm scared now. Please, someone save me." He did a dramatic acting. Jimmy rolled his eyes. "Don't laugh, you fucker. You will be soon behind the bars. You will put me in the jail, huh? Look at you, Park. With this beauty, you can only please people," he said, while touching his cheeks. "Boys can have him as much as you want," he said to his guards. Jimmy spitted on his face when he said that. "Stay away from him, you motherfucker. I will kill you," he said while struggling to get out. "God, please send them soon. Please save us, God." He was praying. Mr. Min angrily, "How dare you, bitch?" He held his face, and a hard punch landed on Jimin's face. Yoongi shouted, "Jimin, what are you doing? Leave him." "I was trying to be nice with him, but you don't deserve it." He ordered the guards to hit him till he gets unconscious. Yoongi said in his pleading voice, "Please don't do anything to him. Please, Dad, leave him. You can hit me as much as you want, but please leave him." Mr. Min laughed, looking at them. "We have Romeo and Juliet here, huh? Ready to die for each other. Wow, what a love story." He then showed his gun on Jimin's forehead while laughing like a maniac. "What if I kill your Juliet in front of your eyes?" Yoongi started crying, looking at him. "Please don't do anything to him. I will do anything in return. Please, Dad," he pleaded. Mr. Min smirks. "Bring in the property papers," he ordered to one of his guards. "I want everything that your mother has given to you. I want the Min mansion to be mine. But it's the only thing Mom has left for us. She had made the mansion with so much love. I can't let you destroy it, Min." Mr. Min yawned. Oh God, see Yoongi, I'm not interested in knowing what that bitch has done for you. All I want is the mansion. I'm not interested in your family drama. Sign it fast or lose your lover. With shaking hands, Yoongi took the file in his hand. Yoongi, please don't do it. This man will destroy everything. Your mother's presence is in that house, Yoon. Please don't sign. Oh, he yelled in pain. Mr. Min pulled Jimin's hair, making him scream in pain. Sign it fast, Yoongi, before I kill this boy. A tear escaped from Yoongi's eyes. He was feeling so helpless right now. When he was about to sign, they heard a loud scream from Mr. Min. There were officers who just shooted Mr. Min on his leg. Be quick, catch him, the inspector ordered. Other officers were untying them while Mr. Min was in the inspector's hold. Your game is over, Yonseo. Be ready. We are going to serve you well in the lockup. You boss have done a really good job. All the police department was in search of this man, but we were not able to catch him from so many years. But you have helped us in catching him. Well done, boys. Once he was taken away by the officers, now it was only Taekuk and Yonin present there. Yoongi walked near him with a smile plastered on his face. He cupped his face and attacked their forehead. Thanks, Chum. You have given a justice to my mother. If it was not you, then I would never be able to put this man behind the bars. Thank you so much, Chim. I can never forget your favor. No need to thank me, Yon. Now you are my family. I can do anything for you. And why are you crying, huh? It's happy tears, baby. Guys, let's celebrate. Finally, this man is gone out of our life. Baby, let's go. We have to arrange for the party. Once they were gone, Yoongi held Jimin's hand in his. I love you, babe, he said. This time I won't say it back, Yon. You know how much you made me cry? I know how to make you say it, baby, he said and took out a ring from his index finger. Yoongi scratched the back of his head. Again, it's not the right place to do it, but I don't want to wait anymore. Jimna, this is a promise ring which my mom gifted me. Now I'm giving it to you as a promise to stay with you till my last breath. Jimin immediately jumped on him, captured his lips into his heated kiss after hearing him out. Once he backed away, Yoongi smiled looking at him. You are a wild kitten, huh? Jimin was breathing heavily. He smiled looking at Yoongi. I love you too, my kitty cat. The end.